What's up, YouTube? It's controversial Shannon, and today gonna be a little different topic. I'm going to talk to you about the time I encountered a demon. Um, I have to give you a little bit of backstory to why, because I know why I encountered the demon, and it's actually my fault. Growing up, I was heavily involved with the church. Yes, I am Christian. If for people who may ask, um, I was very involved with the church in my childhood, Bible studies, the children plays, Baptist church, you name it, I am part of it. Um, my mother was born with, I think, type 1 diabetes. I think that's the one where you're born with diabetes. She was born with diabetes, and at the age of 8 and 11, it became so unbearable for her. She was always in pain. So I didn't have the typical childhood upbringing that a lot of kids would have. My life was really just come home from school, take care of your mother, stepdad at work. Yeah, that was my childhood. I would have to massage her back, rub her feet, walk her to the bathroom, help her throw up in the toilet if she needs to throw up, and then try to get her back on the couch. That was my childhood. And I had to every Sunday when I went to church, every Sunday. Y'all know how they offer Christ to you when they pull the chairs up and be like, before the service end, we offer Christ to you. Or if you need prayer, we'll pray over you. Every single Sunday, I was on that chair at church, and the whole church wasn't leaving until we prayed for my mother. I had extreme faith, and I persevered into the Lord, asking Him to heal my mother. And the answer was no. It took me a minute to realize that the answer was no. However, as years went by, extreme faith being shown, going up to chair, asking for prayer, even when before I go to sleep, the main focus of my prayer was towards my mother. Like, God, will you please heal my mother? And after dealing with it for years, 11 all the way up to I think 15, or 8 all the way up to 15, right? My prayers started to become uh evil. And what I mean by that is I'll be praying, I'm doing good, and then it would turn into F you, God. F you. I'm praying, I'm persevering. You see my faith. You said press into you. I'm pressing, I'm asking. Will you please heal my mother? So I got sick and tired one day, and I just started cursing in my prayers. But then I would say, God, please forgive me. I'm sorry, I know I was wrong. But then eventually I kept doing it. And then still saying forgive me. And then at one point I believe it stopped being God forgive me. It was just like, man, y'all just have these lashing out moments, man. You God, I'm sick and tired. I'm tired. I'm asking, why won't you heal my mother? Why? I have faith. I'm not even praying for myself. I'm praying for my mother. Right? And yeah, so I just started cursing God, like F God, forget God. I'm sick and tired of this. F you. One night during hurricane season, I was done. It was hurricane season. I think my stepdad got stuck at work, and I was home by myself. There was no lights. Keep that in mind. There was no lights. We had candles. I I lit up a candle. It was dark in the house, but I lit up a candle, and I was like, well, I can't do nothing. I'm gonna go to sleep. You know. When I woke up, the best way I could describe the figure in front of me was, if you've seen the Boogeyman, not the new one that came out, but I think the one maybe in like 2008, 2007. It released in the 2000s, but it wasn't this new one that just came out, right? Um, its face was gray. It had sharp teeth, and it had Jeepers Creepers type wings. And I'm sleeping on the bed, so imagine I look up. I mean, I wake up, and I open my eyes, and in front of my bed is a demon with a gray face, sharp teeth, looking down on me like it wanted to devour me, like I was a piece of meat or food or something. Like it was looking at me, like it wanted to destroy me. Any kid's reaction, or a young teen, whatever, would be to flick the lights. Again, it's hurricane season, people. It's hurricane season. So I flick the light. I'm lucky the light switch is next to me. It's right next. So I'm looking. I flick it. I hit the light switch up. The lights came on, bruh. This figure, demon, rolled his eyes back. Like, you know how you roll your eyes backwards? I'm not gonna do it, but you know how you roll your eyes backward? Looked up at the ceiling with its hands up like this, and it turned into to basically vapor, and it vapored up out the ceiling, bro. My life has never been the same. You can't tell me that demonic activity don't exist. You can't tell me that God ain't real. I try not to get too spiritual and be like, oh, see, when God shines a light, I'm not going to do that. But I did say, God, please forgive me. I'm sorry. Because I knew that I allowed myself, or I opened up myself to that demonic presence. Yeah, that's basically it. That's basically it. You know, I am still Christian. I have extreme faith. I love the Lord. But I would never disrespect my God again. Or at least I would try not to, especially in that manner. So that's my little, you know, that's me telling you about the time that I experienced a demonic encounter. Like I said, my life ain't never been the same. Um, yeah. Anyways, there's some details that I could maybe go into a deeper dive in another video, but people stay prayed up, man. Sometimes the answer is just no. And I had to remember that before she was my mother, she was God's daughter. Yes, my mom was a Christian too. She was God's daughter. And he was taking her home. He gave me 16 years with her. I still have some memories. She's in a better place. No more pain, no more suffering. And the all I can do going forward is just be the best son and best husband that I can be in honor of her. Guys, never cuss out God just because the answer is no. Even to this day, I still think about how I used to curse out God himself. After all he's done for me. How could I ever fix my lips to say F you, God? Yes, I was in pain. I was young. Yes, I know. But I knew better. Anyways, guys, that's the video. It's not gonna be no editing in this video. I'm just a raw video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and share if you would like to. Um, y'all be safe out there. It is Halloween. I don't celebrate Halloween, but y'all be safe. And remember, man, God loves you. He loves you. Y'all have a good night.